What's going on? It's Chris Barr with VIPSportsInvestment.com. Selection Sunday is right around the corner. You need to be prepared for the tournament. If you want to make money, do not try this on your own. Listen, I've been doing this 16 years now. Nobody wins more games in this industry than me. I'm going to give you a special for Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the tournament games Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm giving you a special right now, $100. Get a hold of me. Picks by email at gmail.com, or you can call 1-800-220-7695. 1-800-220-7695. Just press 1 and you'll get to speak to me directly. Do not try to win these games on your own. I'm the best in the business. Get a hold of me right now. Picks by email at gmail.com, or it is Thursday, March 12th, 2020. VIPSportsInvestment.com. I'm the GOAT, Chris Barr. This is going to be podcast number 1. I'm going to try to do a daily podcast every single day, going over the games that I gave out free, because there's going to be free picks on this podcast. A ton of free picks. Right now it's tournament time in college basketball. NBA suspended. We might talk some NHL. We might talk some XFL coming up in the next couple days. But right now we're going to focus on the tournament. I'm going to go over yesterday's card. On every podcast that I do, we're always going to recap what happened the day before, what I gave out on a free pick, keep track of everything. I'm going to do a free pick play of the day. And if you want my client picks, it's pretty simple. Just email, picksbyemail@gmail.com. I'm doing a $100 special for the rest of the week. We're going to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, until Selection Sunday, $100. And I've been on fire, except for yesterday. I went 2-1. I had North Carolina. They ended up getting smashed. I should have known everybody in the world was on North Carolina. They ended up getting smashed against Syracuse. Syracuse will move on. All right, so yesterday we'll go over a few games. I'll recap the games yesterday. I'll let you know who I had, if I had any client picks, who I had on the client card, and any free picks that I gave out, because I gave out some free picks yesterday on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Sacramento State beats Weber State 62-54. So Sacramento State moves on in the conference tournament there. Miami of Florida and Clemson. Clemson wins 69-64. I actually gave out Clemson moneyline as a free pick. That was a winner. St. Joseph's versus George Mason. George Mason wins 77-70. Southern Utah beats Idaho 75-69. Another client play here had NC State -5. This wasn't a client play, it was a free play, excuse me. NC State was a winner, 73-58 over Pittsburgh. That actually was part of a parlay free play. I had NC State on the money line in that one. Oregon State beats Utah 71-69. I had Oregon State free play. That was a money line play, so I went 2-0 on free plays, and then I actually ended up 2-1. I'll let you know exactly who I had here in a second. My loss on the free picks. Fordham, George Washington. Fordham beats George Washington by 20-72-52. That was an upset. Idaho State beats Northern Arizona 64-62. That's another upset that happened. Northern Arizona's season is over. Here's my client play of the day. Arizona. The line went from 4 to 6. They ended up winning 77-70. Last week, Washington beat them. I knew Arizona was going to come out and smash. They didn't really smash, but they were ahead pretty much by 10 points the whole game. And they win by 7. And I actually have Arizona playing Arizona State in the Pac-12 championship in this tournament. I have Arizona winning. And I gave that out yesterday in my Pac-12 conference prediction. So Arizona moves on to play USC. Texas A&M CC versus Northwestern State. 79-62, Northwestern State gets the job done. I'm going to go over every single game, because why not? Northwestern and Minnesota. Minnesota wins 74-57. I had them on that parlay with NC State. Minnesota moves on. Delaware State, North Carolina Central. North Carolina Central is -9. They win 92-75. St. John's, I mentioned it yesterday on my conference tournament preview, that St. John's would beat Georgetown 75-62. Gave them out free. No charge on that one. Manhattan versus Siena. Siena 63-49. They get the job done. They cover the 6 points. Georgia Southern beats Georgia State 81-62. Another upset in the conference tournament in that one. Georgia beats Mississippi 81-63. That's kind of an upset. Georgia's getting 3 points in that one. Another parlay play that I had. This is number 3, the pick number 3. Notre Dame beats Boston College 80-58. Game was never close. Iowa State and Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State wins 72-71. Actually had Oklahoma State money line on a parlay separate. So Oklahoma State gets the job done in that one. Florida Atlantic and Old Dominion. Florida Atlantic upset 66-56. Florida International beats Rice 85-76. Colgate going down to Boston U. Boston U punches a ticket. 64-61. Boston U in the tournament. App State, Texas State. Texas State wins 85-68. NC Central, NC AT&T, AT&T. North Carolina A&T and beats Howard 86-77. It's pretty late. It's like 2:30 in the morning I'm doing this. I've been so busy with all my other stuff going on. I'm kind of tired, so I'm just going to get through this and then get to the picks here pretty soon. Indiana beats Nebraska 89-64. I had Indiana on money line on that parlay. They get the job done. And then Lamar beats McNeese State 80-59. They're -1 in that one. They cover. So here's a couple upsets in the Pac-12. First one, California beats Stanford 63-51. There goes the money line parlay that I had. I had Stanford in that one. And they go down by 12. They lose by 12 to California. Unbelievable. Kansas State gets a win against TCU. Kind of an upset. Kansas State wins 53-49. And then, as you know, Syracuse wins 81-53. North Carolina season is done. It's been done. Let's see here. St. Peter's beats Iona 56-54. UAB beats Texas San Antonio 74-69. Another upset right here. DePaul wins against Xavier 71-67. Nobody's seen that one coming either. Arkansas beats Vanderbilt 86-73. They cover the 9. Marshall beats Texas El Paso, UTEP 86-78. And then the upset of the day, I think, Colorado goes down to Washington State 82-68. Washington State wins that game. That's crazy. Colorado was -10.5 in that game, and they go down. Moving on to Thursday. Let's do that right now. I want to make these nightly podcasts around 10 minutes. So we're at 7 minutes right now. We're probably going to go over the 10-minute mark, but that's all right. VCU and UMass +7, over under 136. I would put VCU on a 6-point teaser, get them down to -1. I recommend that one. Michigan and Rutgers. Michigan -2.5, over under 135. This game kind of reminds me of that North Carolina Syracuse where everybody's going to be on Michigan. Nobody's giving Rutgers a chance. I'm going to say Michigan money line. That's early morning game. Ohio State, Akron. Akron -4.5, over under 141. I have nothing there. St. John's and Creighton. No current line. I think Creighton will get the job done in that one. Not really interested in betting it. Maybe Creighton on like a money line parlay. Clemson and Florida State. Florida State -7. No over under. I'm going to give this one out. This is going to be part of the podcast free play that I give out daily. We're going to keep that record. Right now I'm 0-0. Florida State -1. Get them down to -1 on a 6-point teaser. Texas Tech, Texas. Texas Tech -6, over under 125. You can take Texas Tech on a moneyline parlay or -6 on a 6-point teaser. They're going to win the game. Texas Tech will beat Texas. Is it part of my play of the day? No. Do I recommend it? Yes. If you're looking for a parlay, put Texas Tech moneyline on there or a 6-point teaser, Texas Tech moneyline. Alabama and Tennessee. Tennessee +1, over under 148. Here's a podcast free play I'll just give out real quick. 6-point teaser. Texas Tech with Tennessee. Get Tennessee up to +7. That's not a podcast client play, free client play. It's just a podcast free play. I'm probably confusing the shit. I'm pretty much confused right now of what to call all this stuff. Honestly, it's the first podcast I've done in a long time. So I want to give out a play of the day, a free podcast play of the day. So I guess we'll call that other one the free podcast play, not play of the day. 2-team 6-point teaser. I'm not going to be giving out my client play on this podcast. You got to pay for that. Just go to VIPSportsInvestment.com. It's $50, and right now I'm doing $100 for the next 4 days. So go on there, pay for the service, and you'll be just fine. So there you go. There's a 2-team 6-point teaser. Texas Tech to win the game, and Tennessee +7. South Florida, Central Florida. Pick 'em. over under 126. I'd say Central Florida. Sacramento State, Eastern Washington minus 4 over under 136, nothing. Minnesota, Iowa minus 1 over under 149.5. I think Iowa gets the job done in that one. Oklahoma State, Kansas, no line. Kansas will win that game. George Mason, St. Bonaventure minus 4, 135. The Bonnies should get the job done in that one. NC State versus Duke minus 8 over under 152. I said it in my breakdown in the prediction of the conference tournament in this one, ACC. I said NC State's going to stick with Duke, possibly an upset. We'll see what happens. I still think Duke wins the game, but if NC State won this game, it really would not surprise me. Maybe put a little bit of money on the money line if you're a money line player looking for a little bit of juice. NC State could go in. There's no Duke crowd. There's no crowd at all. So it's up for grabs. NC State could upset them. I'd say plus 10, buy up to plus 10 for NC State. Buy 2 points. Get them plus 10, be safe. They lose by 9. Thank me later. Miami of Ohio, Northern Illinois. Northern Illinois minus 2.5 over under 130 and nothing. Butler and Providence. Butler minus 1 over under 129. I'm going to give out Butler money line. I think Butler money line's a good play, another free play. And Iowa minus 1, Iowa money line's another free play. Chicago State, New Mexico State minus 28 over under 131. I expect New Mexico State to win by at least 30. Probably going to win by 40. I'll go 94 to 50. Win by 44. New Mexico State minus 28. Another free play. Tulane versus Connecticut. Connecticut minus 10 over under 140. Connecticut will get the job done there. Cal State Fulton versus CSU Northridge. Don't have an opinion on that one. CSU Northridge minus 3 over under 152. No opinion. Oregon State versus Oregon. Oregon minus 7 over under 138. If Oregon State goes in there and wins, would I be surprised? No, not at all. I mean, you can even parlay NC State money line with Oregon State money line. Maybe you'll get something there. You can also do a 6-point teaser with both of them. Get NC State up to plus 14 and Oregon State up to plus 14. They're both plus 8. So 7.5 at some spots. Georgia and Florida, no line. I expect Florida to win that game. Montana State and Portland State. Portland State minus 4 over under 148. I got nothing in that one. Alright, so as you know, my play of the day, free play of the day, Florida State minus 1. And this is going to be the second right here. Arizona versus USC. Arizona minus 5.5, 6, whatever it is. You're going to do a 6-point teaser, even get them up to plus, or down to plus a half, whatever, even plus 1's alright. Arizona's going to be the play. Arizona's minus 5 against USC right now, 5.5, 6. The line is up and down right now, so it doesn't matter what it is. If you can get plus 1 on a 6-point teaser, then get it. But they just got to win the game. They're just going to win the game. We'll be alright. Arizona and Florida State, both to win. Florida State's got to win by 2, obviously, because they're minus 1. But that's the free play of the day, and we're going to keep track of that record. And we're also going to keep track of all the free picks that I do give out every single day. UC Riverside versus UC Santa Barbara. Nothing in that one. UCSB minus 3 over under 121. Nothing. Kansas City versus Grand Canyon. Grand Canyon plus 1 over under 135. Nope. LaSalle against Davidson. Davidson minus 9, 136. Nothing. Morgan State, Bethune-Cookman. Bethune-Cookman minus 3, 143. Nothing. Northwestern State, Sam Houston State. Nothing. Purdue, Ohio State. Ohio State minus 1 over under 128. I like Ohio State money line in that one. We'll give out that one as another free pick. Toledo Bowling Green. Toledo minus 1 over under 147. Nothing. Niagara versus Rider. Rider minus 8, 138. Nothing. Missouri, Texas A&M. Texas A&M plus 2. Missouri minus 2, 124. Nothing. Notre Dame, Virginia. I don't know what the line's going to be in this. There's no line right now. Notre Dame could get the upset in this. I said it in my preview. I think Notre Dame could get the upset, honestly. We'll see what happens, though. Virginia's going to lose either this game or the next one. Kansas State and Baylor. No line in this one. Baylor should smash Kansas State, though. I expect a blowout in that one. DePaul, Villanova, same thing. I expect a blowout. Villanova should smash them. There's no line. Florida Atlantic, North Texas, nothing. Florida International, Charlotte, nothing. Southern Utah, Northern Colorado. Northern Colorado minus 6 over under 135. Northern Colorado win that game. Temple, SMU. SMU minus 3, 134, nothing. Fordham against DeQuincy. I don't even think I'm saying that right. DeQuincy. I think it's DeQuincy. Or DeQuincy, whatever. I could be saying it way off. -9, 127, nothing. Coppin State, Norfolk State. Norfolk State -6, 137. I got nothing. Lamar Nichols State, nothing. Indiana Penn State. This is the game where there's no line, but I said Indiana will upset Penn State. We'll see. California UCLA, no line. UCLA will get the job done in that one. Syracuse Louisville, no line. Louisville will get the job done in that one. Arkansas South Carolina, no line. Kansas State Ball State. Kent State Ball State. Kent State -1, 135, and nothing on that one. Long Beach State, UC Irvine. UC Irvine -12, 136, nothing. West Virginia, Oklahoma. West Virginia -4, 134. West Virginia get the job done in that one, maybe on a moneyline parlay or something. West Virginia will beat Oklahoma. CSU Bakersfield, Texas Rio Grande Valley. Texas Rio Grande Valley -2, 133. I got nothing. Marquette, Seton Hall. Seton Hall -3, 150. I said Seton Hall should move on, but Marquette is a... Watch out for Marquette. They might just win that game. Quinnipiac against Monmouth. I don't even know how to say that damn name. Monmouth -4, 147. UAB Western Kentucky, no line. Marshall, Louisiana Tech, no line. I think it's Quinnipiac. That's right. I think it's Quinnipiac. Yeah, it is. Idaho State, Montana. Montana -10, 140, nothing. Montana get the job done in that one. East Carolina, Memphis. Memphis -11, 138. Memphis will win that one. Utah Valley versus Seattle. Seattle -2, 144. I actually think Utah Valley +2. I think Utah Valley win that game. I don't know nothing about Seattle. I don't know nothing about either one of them, but I know Utah Valley might just win that game. UC Davis, Hawaii. Hawaii -2, 138, nothing. And then Washington State, Arizona State, no line. Arizona State win that game, though. It's going to be Arizona State versus Arizona Pac-12 Championship. It's going to be Louisville to win the ACC. I've already given out all my picks. If you guys didn't listen, that's not my problem. Arizona to win the Pac-12. Kansas to win the the Big Ten. Michigan State to win the Big 12. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I already said that. That's it. If you want to get a hold of me, picks by email at gmail.com. I win more games than anybody. We're at 16 minutes, 17 minutes. That's all right. Everyone have a wonderful day. Enjoy the games. And it's going to be weird not seeing the crowd, but it is what it is. You can call me. You can text me. Get a hold of me. Picks by email at gmail.com. VIPSportsinvestment.com. Go there. Sign up. Let's make some money.